If you clicked on this video, that means you're looking to get more high-ticket sales from your Instagram account, from your personal brand. How can you get more sales? That's what I'm going to cover in this video because I see so many people who are struggling to generate high-ticket sales from their personal brand and from their Instagram account and just from, platforms that have short-form content in them like Instagram, TikTok. How can you get people to buy high tickets from you? Do you need to sell them a $5 product and then upsell them to a $100 product and then upsell them to $1,000 and $10,000? That's what I'm going to be covering in this video. And as you can see and tell, I'm excited about it because that's what I do every day, right? That's what I do every day. I scale coaching companies and coaching clients. I run an agency called AOS Media. And what we do for the last 6 years is scale personal brands using Instagram, scaling them to 6 and 7 figures just by building the right systems and the right content strategies and sales strategies in order to be able to take people that doesn't know you, cold audience that came from, either organic content that you're posting or shout outs or ads, and taking those people to a customer experience from not knowing you at all to a few days later buying a $5,000 product. Let's get started. I want to cover all those things. The first thing that I want to cover is let's understand why it doesn't work. Why do people struggle in this industry? Why you are posting content right now and you are getting leads, you're actually getting quality leads, and they have the money even, but they're not buying from you. If you are making $100,000 a month and you're not able to break free towards the 2 million a month, or you're just trying to get your first few sales, I want to explain to you how it works in terms of the mindset. The main reason people are not able to sell high ticket with platforms like Instagram, TikTok to a cold audience is because of logical things. People are coming to Instagram and they are consuming short form content from you. Whether you're posting a carousel or a reel, they're going to be spending on average of like 30 seconds on your content, even less. But let's say your content is really good and you're educating them and it's really valuable. Still, they're going to be spending maybe 1 minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes. And let's assume they followed you for a week. So they're going to be spending 1 minute or 5 minutes a day. It's just not enough time for them to know, like, and trust you to be able to be really, really, really interested in your program and actually be paying. Now, obviously, some people would be so driven and so excited and they're going to research everything about you and they're going to go through your last 30, 90 posts and they're going to consume everything and just be ready. But that's going to be the 0.1%, while majority of the people are going to be silent followers. Or they're going to get excited, even talk to you, book a call, but they're not going to buy. Why? Because you just didn't get their interest enough. They saw 10 minutes worth of your content. That's the first mindset shift that I want you to understand, that somebody, in order to buy a high ticket program and to be really determined, they need to have those things happening in their mind and emotions, right? They need to be really, really interested in what you're offering, in the desired outcome, right? If it's a fitness offer and you're taking people from, being very overweight to losing weight, so they need to be really driven about losing weight. They need to know that they want to lose weight, right? They need to have the desire. But then once they do have the desire, they need to understand that you have the solution for it. And once they understand you have the solution, they don't believe in themselves. They don't believe that they are actually going to take the action. Even if they think you're the best, they still don't believe they can take action and do it because they tried so many times. So they need to actually develop a belief. And it's your responsibility to help them develop that belief, because they will never buy a high-ticket product or a program or a service if they don't believe they can execute. So they need to develop this belief, and there's a way to do it. And also they need to know you are the results and the solution for that. There are so many things that needs to happen in their mind, and they also need to be ready. They need to make a decision with themselves that this is the right time for them to get started. This is many things that relates to a sales process. How is that related to your Instagram brand? People are just consuming enough content. The main purpose of your brand, whether it's a personal brand, a brand, you're looking to make more sales and get more clients and customers from your brand, you need to change your mentality and how you treat your platform. What you need to understand is those short form platforms like Instagram are really, really, really good to get attention and to cover this attention with interest. So if I can focus on just like getting people that are relevant to me, that are my ideal customers, and I can get them with my content, and I can get them interested enough to take in action, sending me a DM, booking a call, talking to me in the DMs, etc., that is what the platform needs to do. There are a little more things that you can do within the platform, like nurture the audience and different things that you can do, but it's not the main purpose. The main purpose is getting the attention from the right people. And then once you get the attention from the right people and you inspire interest in those right people, that's when the platform did its job. That's when Instagram did its thing. But then if you have the interest from them and you have the right people, does this cover all those things I just talked about? for them to be ready to buy a high ticket program? No, it's not. So that's what you need to understand. The purpose of Instagram is to get you the attention and to get you the people. And then you obviously set up systems and processes to take people from consuming your content, from being a follower, to booking a call with you. If you sell a high ticket program, probably you're selling through the phone, through Zoom call. So you want to get booked calls. That's the main thing, right? Or you want to get them to watch a webinar if you're doing a webinar. But at the end of the day, you want to get them to be with a salesperson, with you or someone on your team to buy and get an offer for a high ticket program. Now, the thing is, what you want to do is learn how to take people from short form content into long form. And that's where you can build systems and processes that would allow you to really have a customer experience and to have people who are regular to consume 10 minutes worth of your content or 30 seconds worth of your content or 5 minutes into consuming now 30 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hours, even 10 hours worth of your content. So then once they come into the sales call, they are ready. It's like, it's an easy sale. You know, an average salesperson would be able to be a top salesperson and get so many sales every day because of the nurturing process that you are building with those people that has the interest and are your ideal people, right? Your ideal audience. And that's the nurturing process. Now, I know I'm talking about long form content. So you're like, Gilad, do I need to become a YouTuber now? Do I need to start creating so many videos and podcasts and this and that? No, you don't have to. You don't have to now become a creator and create so many long form videos. I don't want you to do that unless that's something that you want to do. But you do need to build content assets. It's super, super important. You need to build 4 content assets. 4 different types of long form videos that if you have those and few from each one, that would allow you to have enough long form content that you can leverage and use to nurture your audience in the right way. No matter the long form asset that you're building, it is really important on the approach, how you're going to give it to them. Because the first one that I'm going to be talking about is a YouTube VSL video sales letter, or it can be a video sales letter inside the funnel. The goal with a video sales letter, it can be 8 minutes, it can be 20 minutes, it can be 40 minutes, but the goal is to sell your offer, right? Is to really explain to them the business model, showcase the results that you're having, be very honest and authentic about the results, spark their interest even more, but then really explain to them the business model, really explain to them how they're going to go from point A to point B. So then if they're going to watch it before the sales call, they're actually going to come to the sales call and they're going to know what you're talking about. They're going to know and be excited about the opportunity. It's going to help the closer close way more deals just because they know, right? So it can be a very organic and authentic VSL inside YouTube, and it can be a VSL inside a funnel that you can get people to watch before the sales call. This is the third content asset that you need to have in order to nurture the audience. Now, the problem is many people don't watch the VSL. Like you can get 100 booked calls, but then a common problem I see with my clients is people don't watch their VSL because people just think, okay, I'm just going to talk to this person on the phone. So you need to understand what is going to be your approach to sending them this VSL. Are you going to just tell them, hey, here are some resources for you to check before the call, please check them out? Or you're going to tell them something like, and you can model this script step by step. Hey, I'm super excited to talk this coming Monday. On this call, I'm going to walk you through exactly how you're going to go from point A, where they are, to point B, desired outcome. In our call, I'm going to be walking through the exact step-by-step process, how it can work for you and how can you make it happen. Now, in order for me and you to have an effective conversation and to actually be able to cover the entire details and for me to break down everything for you and we can actually get you results, I would love to send you a recent training that I recorded that would give you the entire basics on how you can do it. So then once me and you hop on the call, I can really help you. That this works. Something in those lines, change it to your words. Is that cool if I send it to you? And then they say, yes, of course, it's going to be helpful. Now they understand it is for them. It's just a different shift in the approach. They understand it is for them to watch this video because if they're going to watch it, you are going to be able to give them way more value. And since you're the authority, they look up to you, right? They came from your content. They look up to you. They want to achieve whatever you achieved or whatever you are offering. They're going to understand, okay, I got to watch this for Gilad to be able to help me more. If I'm not going to watch it, he's not going to be able to help me. It doesn't make sense. It's going to waste both of our time. So that can be one approach. You can come up with more approaches. That approach I really like because it positions this as something for them, which it is for them. And if they're going to watch it, you're going to have way more chances on closing them and actually getting them to commit into your high ticket program. So the first asset that you need is the VSL. and you need to know how to send it. Second one is a client interview, and you need to pick your top 5 to 8 clients and just interview them. It's long form content. It's really easy to make. If you have successful clients, you just need to ask them to record an interview with you, a case study, going over how they went from point A to point B. And then you want to prepare a lot of questions and just ask them those questions. Where did they get started? How did they feel? Did they think they're going to achieve it? How was following the process? What challenges did they face? Like, you want to make a really authentic interview. It can be 10 minutes, 20 minutes, or an hour. But the thing is once you make those long form and you make those client interviews, you post them on YouTube, you post them on your funnel, you get the people who are booking a call with you. You remember, Instagram gave you people who are interested and it gave you attention. But again, those people, they don't, even if you post testimonials on your stories and you post testimonials on your highlights and on your content, people are not going to really have the clarity that I can do it, right? How can you convince people to know that they can do it? Is by watching other people who are just like them, who started even in a lower spot in their life or a similar spot, that was able to do it. If they were able to do it, and not just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's how I can believe I can also do it, right? So that's the type of long form content you want to create, and then you want to place them in the funnel. And then once again, in the approach, when you send people the VSL and you get them to watch it, you'd also want to find the creative way to get people to watch your case studies or your interviews, at least one of them, so they come a lot more convinced. And obviously, once you have those content pieces, you do want to promote it sometimes on your short form content. So it's not just about booking calls now. Sometimes you're just giving away free information and free resources, and people love getting those free things. So you can position your VSL as a training, because it is a training, or you can position the client interview as something that can get them results, depending on the interview, depending on what you talk over there. But you can position, hey, would you like to learn this? I just interviewed my client who went from this to this. I can give you a free access to it. And everybody is commenting now, access on your DMs. And you just send them the interview and people are going to watch it. And you're going to be able to nurture your audience this way. So that's the second long form piece that you need to create. Now, the third long form content piece that you have to make your business really nurture the audience successfully is overcoming objections. You just want to create maybe 2 or 3 videos like that. Obviously, the more you create, the better. But probably people are not going to watch all of your videos. So you just want to pick maybe 1, 2, or 3 of the most common objections. And what you want to do is create a training video. A step by step, you're not selling them anything. You're actually teaching, because you're the expert. You know what you're doing. You want to create a training video for like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour, whatever the time you decide, to really give them so much value that they're going to be blown away and they're going to be convinced that you are the expert and you are the authority. And you want to take most common objections or most common problems and challenges that people who are at point A are facing, and then you just want to give them free value and you want to teach them how they can go from point A to point B. Obviously, always position your program in this video as well, so that this is just like the basic information and you give it away for free. But obviously in your program, you walk people step by step and you help them, etc., etc., and it's more coaching. But once you have those videos too, and you can get people who book a call with you to watch those videos, or through your content, you post those videos for free, people are watching it, and then later on, a week later, they book a call, etc. They are already way more warm. They're way more warmer. And the thing is, you don't need, like I said, to become a content creator and create a long form video every week. It's enough to create few really, really good ones, but then keep promoting them because they are always relevant. And obviously, if something changes in your industry, you need to make a new one, you make a new one. But those are content assets and pillars you can use to nurture your audience. So that's the third one, super valuable and super important to do this one. And then the fourth one, super easy video to make. You can literally take your screen, open Loom, and record this video in 10 minutes, 20 minutes. It is going over the back end of your business. You want to give somebody who is buying a high-ticket program the understanding and the experience, what it would feel like before they buy. It's going to lower the risk on making the decision. It's just going to make it way easier for them to make a decision to buy when they know what to expect. Right? So you can just create a document and show them all the inside of the program, or you can share your screen and go over your community, go over your course, or going over your service, going over your Slack channel with clients. But if you can just share your screen, be very authentic video, you're not selling anything. If you really believe in your program and you know it's good, it's easy to share. So you open your screen and you're like, guys, look, I just want to give you a quick brief look on how it is to feel like you're inside our program, what it would feel like when you're inside. And then you go over your client wins channel and you show them all the wins. You're going over the videos that are recorded in the program, if there are videos, and you show them the videos and the categories. You show them the systems that you teach. You show them the done-for-you things that you give. You show them the entire experience that people are experiencing inside the program. Now, this becomes a content asset. It's an 8-minute, 10-minute, 20-minute video, depending on what you decide. Now, that people can watch it after they book a call with you. And they would actually want to watch it. So again, you can tell them like, hey, on the call, I'm going to be also giving you an opportunity to work one-on-one with me or to join our community, etc. Before we even hop on the call, I want you to see how it feels and what we do inside, etc. You can position it in different ways. You can also just place it in the funnel with a big headline so people would want to watch it. At the end of the day, just think about it. The chances for them to actually join your high ticket program are way higher compared to if they didn't watch any of these and they just consumed your short form content. Now, of course, if you have an amazing brand and your content is so good and people like you so much that it's only for the top 1%, maybe they don't need a lot of long form content because their brand is so established, they're so popular, so good, millions and millions of followers. Even for clients like that we have, long form content is really helpful. Like without it, it's very hard to get high ticket sales because people are skeptical. When you have the right psychology and you think about sales the right way, now you understand, okay, my platform on Instagram is going to attract the people. It's going to spark the interest. It's going to get them excited a little bit. And then I'm going to have content assets that are long form that are going to nurture the audience and get them ready. I got them excited. The Instagram goal is to get them to pay enough attention for them to pay attention to the next step. And the next step is nurturing them a lot more. And you use those 4 content assets that I just covered. You create them for your business. Once you create them for your business, you have a business. You can scale tremendously. You can just get more attention and learn how to convert this attention into watching those content pieces and content assets. And then from there, converting it into a sale. So this was a super tactical video. I hope you find it valuable. Subscribe to my channel, leave a like, leave a comment if you like it. This information is an information that can change your life, can change your business. If you don't yet have those content assets, I would go into your calendar and I would plan it out and I would say, hey, this week I'm just going to create this content asset. Next week I'm going to create this content asset. You don't want to think like, okay, I'm just going to need to create all those assets in 1 week. Like take even 2 months, but execute and create, make sure by 2 months from now, 2-3 months from now, you have all those content assets already made. First week or in 2 weeks, do the VSL. After that, 2 client interviews. After that, do this, but like put it in your calendar, plan it out. It's gonna really, really help you make more sales from your account. And then once you can make more sales and you're highly converting, all you need to do is pour more money into traffic, pour more money into ads, pour more money into shoutouts, and then make sure obviously the system in the DMs and everything is working. But that's how you scale a high ticket business using your brand, using your personal brand. Hopefully this was valuable. If you want to learn more, feel free to check the description. There's a link to talk directly with me or my team. We help coaches and we help high ticket offers scale tremendously with Instagram. And if you're looking for a done for you solution or to work with me and my team to really help you implement the things I'm talking about in this video, but so many other systems for content, for traffic, for marketing, you're looking for a media buyer, feel free to book a call. I would love to take a look on your business, see where you're at, and see if we can help you grow faster and more tremendously. So hopefully this video was valuable, and I'll see you on the next one.